a quick little update video and ripping some stuff live. All right. This week has been kind of crazy. There's been a lot of stuff coming in stores, trying to get my hands on Mega Evolutions. Honestly, Mega Evolutions has been ripping me a new one. I haven't been able to pull much of anything, and even when I've gone to my card shop locally, I've only been able to find so many things available for purchase. So I think the best bet for myself is I will probably just be investing in sealed product for it. Uh, I have a bunch of other stuff that I'm probably gonna rip. I will probably just buy these cards right out if I possibly can. I'll rip a couple more things, but I don't think that I'm personally gonna be investing into ripping all that live or for YouTube to generate anything. I've just been getting my butt kicked. I've just been getting my butt kicked absolutely by it. So yeah, that's my plan. I was able to pick a couple of these up today. I like seeing what's in them from time to time. I'll probably hold on to one of them for a sealed product because next year it'll be funny. It'll be funny to be like, what was in this? What was in this? So, yeah. Oh, look around in the background. It's funny because this is actually what I was going to talk about. So I feel like I'm probably going to be investing into um a lot of promos. Like that's cute. Like that's cute. A lot of promos and a lot of like black stars if I can. A lot of the Cosmos hollows and stuff that have been coming out for the blister packs and stuff like that. I've been seeing like a really big incline in price for a lot of these cards, and the demand is just crazy. Um, I feel like I just picked this up the other day, and I bought it. I think it was for like $14 or so. Not bad. So it was whatever MSRP was, if I'm not right. I picked this up for like $4. I'm gonna get all of my celebration stuff graded because literally, I mean, like next year when they drop the new celebration set. Oh yeah, I pulled this from my first Twilight Masquerade box. And this right now too is it's going to the moon. It's going to the moon. I mean, like I hope it right now for the last like week now I've been seeing it hold steady. So, I would like to say that there's a chance for it to become like a $70 card. If not, then this might be the time to like get rid of it, probably out of the collection, sell it for raw, or get it graded in time if you possibly can, if you have it already graded. But like the celebration set's definitely gonna go up in price. I've just been watching like this guy and this guy and this guy all go up in price, and they haven't gone down yet. Chansey's been going up and down steadily throughout the week, and you know it's been doing okay. It's been doing okay. Again, is one of those things where like you should probably get it graded now if you can, if you haven't already sent it off, and try and see what you can get from it or hold on to it. Hold on to it. Definitely retains value. It's definitely going to retain its value. It's one of those like multi pieces where it's got several several Pokemon in it, and people like that. You know, I picked this up the other day. Um, well, firstly, I just want to talk about the artists. Let me grab something real quick. Hmm. So the artist on this card is Yuka Akasi, right? Oh, if you look that person up, that person's done a lot of other art illustrations in Pokemon, and it's crazy because like I'm not sure why this card isn't as hyped as it should be. I think it's super hype. I think it's a really nice card. It's beautiful, honestly. Uh, I don't know if I'd be selling it or not, or if I'd be giving it away in the future, but like that's nice. I think this is one of those artists that actually did perform or did do an anime back in the day or something. Yeah, I know, right? Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna look up the artist really quick and see. Let me take this away for a second. It's like this artist also made all these other Pokemon cards. Well, let me see if I can get you to see it. Like he made that. This is also a very popular trending one right now as well. It's going up in price if I'm not correct. It was around like $40+ the other day when I saw it. So like, it's weird and kind of mind-boggling to see which which ones are going up in price and like which ones aren't. It's crazy because like, this artist created this card. I have it. It's only $5 right now. He also created this card. This card's going for like 20, no, 30 to $40. This card's going for $40+ right now. So like if you think about what you're investing into right now currently in the market, I follow the art. I'm starting to get my trend of what I like to do and what I like. And I'm following some of these artists, and they're phenomenal. They're spectacular. They are honestly killing the market and flooding it with so many great things. Oh, I think I can. Right. Let's get on to the next pack, right? Another one. Again, I love ripping these. They're so funny. So you'd be surprised if you actually get something good out of it, right? All right, for sake of doing the pack trick. Oh no, wait. This would technically be that card, right? Oh. That's still a cute card. But yeah, I feel like this market's really volatile at the moment, and certain art styles just aren't preferred over others. Like this one, for instance. I think this is Varum. I don't know if you can see it or not. But like, oh wait, I think I do have light. Aha. Yeah. This one's Varum. And like the color on it's like beautiful. $2 card. $2 card. Nobody wants it at the moment. And this one right here, it's pretty much like Poltergeist. Poltergeist. But like nobody wants it at the moment. It's like a $4 card at the moment. $3. Beautiful card. Amazing. Kadabra, shiny. This is like a $5 card. This card is probably going to be worth investing into because this is one of those like collector's favorites. A lot of people are very invested into it, and they enjoy Kadabra and Kazam and Abra. So, this is one of those cards I think would be good to invest in. Not every single card is a good investor, and this is like not financial advice from anybody. Uh, this is just what I'm doing. I've picked up a second one of these. Honestly, right now at the moment, it's like what I can afford. I've been looking for the Venusaur, the Celebration Venusaur. I haven't been able to find it in any of the card shops that I've been going to. Um, oh yeah, by the way, shout out to Card Pop for hooking me up with this cool sticker and for sending me off with this fairly priced Blastoise. They got me for like $10 or something like that, and I was like, heck yeah. But like, this is a clean card. It's centered pretty well. Even the back is crispy. Yeah, another card. I'm gonna send off probably Palafin. Palafin. This card's like a $2 card. These are all things that I've picked up in my card shop this week. Let me get down to what I've been able to pull from Mega Evolutions. Oops, sorry, camera. Oh, wait. I have some more stuff from the card shop. I also picked this up. That one, I actually pulled this one from one of those mystery packs that I just actually ripped. The Clay Doll. I picked a couple of the Professor Researches up because, he's never honestly going to lose value. He's always going to stay at like a couple dollars, so picked a couple of them up. Yeah, that's that for that. And for Mega Evolutions, this is what I've pulled so far. I was able to pull the Kangaskhan, the Mega Absol, the Mega Abomasnow, 30 of this guy. I actually had to go to my local card store to pick up the Clawitzers, and I saw them. They were $3 a piece. I got them for $2 a piece. I pulled this one. I picked this one up at the local card shop for $5. And again, like this is another one. On the 24th this month, they're gonna be releasing the I think it's the Battle League deck, and it's gonna have the Haunter in it. That's made by the exact same artist. The exact same artist. And I guarantee that this card is gonna blow up alongside with the Gengar that's releasing and the Haunter. The Haunter is the one that's illustrated by this same artist. Um, the same artist also did a common variant and an uncommon variant of Starmie and Staryu, and those probably are going to go up not by a lot, but like maybe the hollow versions and stuff will. But again, like the small things that you're not really paying attention to, or you don't think you're paying attention to when you first start this, are the things that start taking note on as to like exactly why any of these cards are even going up in value, you know. Just that's just from what I'm thinking, you know. Especially like these and the playability too for within the set. Once the set starts to like kind of die down, then the cards kind of either falter in price or they will continue to like rise in price or like stay within the same range for a while, and just because age will take on, it will start to go up in price again, you know. But yeah, that's I want the illustration rare. I want the other one. Oh my god. Such a nice card. Such a nice card. And the mega, yeah. I pretty much got one of everything for the mega as far as like an EX, but I didn't hit any illustration rares or anything like that. They all look so cool. And you know what? Honestly, I feel like I'm probably just gonna go out and purchase them in store. Now that the market's kind of fluctuated a little bit. Uh, the other day I went out and I did a thing as well again, and hold on, I picked all of these up, and yeah, every Cosmo. I picked up some Radiance, and again, I will tell you exactly why I picked these up. I picked them up because sooner or later, eventually, they will all go up in value, except for this guy. This guy's nothing. The Mimikyu is a collector. I like Mimikyu. These guys are from the front of a box. But a Cosmo, another Cosmo, more Cosmo. Everything that's shiny in its own way. Oh, my celebration, nice. So many Squirtle. Why do I have all these? I have all of them because I see potential in the market for the future. I feel like all of these will eventually go up in price. Some of these are mainly desired because, like, if you can, for those that do know, for the Cosmos, some of them have like a swirl or something to them, you know? And that's what's desired, especially in particular spots on the card itself, like, and people are crazy about that, you know? I am too. I remember when you got like I think it was like yeah, one of the original hollows that they came out with had the swirls in the background. And man, I mean, I remember back then, I would lose my mind over that. I was losing my mind over looking for the best hollow. You know, even though like back then they were like a lot more abundant than they are now. But I was looking for like the best hollow that had the coolest swirl on it. Like these Xerneas. I got this Xerneas. I think you can see it right there, right behind him. That is like that swirl right there is dope. I have another Xerneas. There isn't a single swirl on this thing. Not a single one. Not as desirable. Not as desirable, for sure. I have several of those Eevees that just came out from a promo, and they are desirable because they have the swirl on them. I just picked this one up the other day. Again, not really valuable. I don't think there's a swirl on there at all, but the Cosmos is nice. And this is a card from like 2020. This card is a Cosmos foil that's like mint. And for those of you that don't understand what I'm talking about, the foil on these cards is so easily scratched. I'm talking you could slide another card across the surface of it and you've just damaged your card. So mint for $1. You know, it's not going for much. It isn't. It's literally going for like 23 cents. But I don't care. I invested into it, and that's what I think is worth. So sometimes you make some good investments. Sometimes you make some stupid ones. Sometimes you make stupid ones on a gamble. Yeah. You never know what's going to happen when you're investing in any of these. Like I just pulled this from that mystery pack. Nice card. I needed it because again, I'm looking for anything that is celebration. Anything that's going to have that little stamp on it because next year, again, I believe that is going to go to the moon. That's just me. Everybody's got their own beliefs and superstitions, right? Alright, and I'll go through these cards really quick. Boop. Alright. Throw those back up here. Alright. I just started playing Pokemon myself, and I picked this up the other day. Crack into it, see what it's all about. Ooh, what's that up? I am still doing a giveaway. Ooh, everything's falling out. And it's going slow. Whoever is 200th subscriber will probably be getting a very nice hefty assortment of cards that I've been assimilating for the last couple months now. So 200th subscriber will be going home with Genesect, some stickers just because. Perishim, Karen, Rare. The evolution state of the Booger Mew. Axis. And I'm probably going to throw... I'll throw in these Palkias. Why not? Or actually, scratch that, sorry. I'll throw in this. I'll throw this in. Alright, that's going to be part of the giveaway. Whoever's 200th subscriber. Heck yeah. Whoever's 200th, you get this. I've been extremely busy lately, working my butt off, trying to get into a nice apartment. As time goes, you know, it'll happen. It'll happen. Alright, let's crack this open. Let's see. We've got our Battle League deck. This is what's going to be in the next Battle League deck that comes out for Walmart, too. Code card. Get rid of plastic. A little V-Star. Put that somewhere. Okay. I'm still like new to Pokemon as far as like playing the game. I remember when I was younger, I would play with my brothers, but we didn't have much of an actual like sense of the game. We just kind of would fuck around. We would take the cards and we would play, and we'd be like, "I destroyed you," haha, you know, like what kids do. But yeah, now I'm older and I'm not around my brothers like that. They're not into Pokemon, so I kind of learn from watching other people at like events or things like that. When I go to the card shop and people are so happen to be playing, I'll try and ask to see if I could watch them because gotta learn, right? Gotta learn one way or another. So yeah, all right. So this deck is mainly, which can be a greater way to close out a game by taking a quick knockout on Pokemon hiding on your opponent's bench. Sometimes that extra flexibility is exactly what you need to put an end to long games to prevent opponents from properly setting up in the early game. Okay, so this looks like it's pretty much like a precursor deck for or a pre-built deck for you as a precursor so that you can modify it if you want. You've got to obviously stay within the parameters of the game's rules and stuff. So I would assume that there are probably better cards that I could utilize in this deck from other sets to help me possibly draw faster or shuffle my deck to give me a higher probability of being able to pull a card that I can utilize to help me KO the next Pokemon until I think it's three are all KO'd. So I'm still having a hard time with a lot of the terminology because I just got into it. There's probably a more simplified way of understanding it, and if not, it's probably just memory based, of course. So uh, yeah. So this is the Palkia V Star Origin form. Okay. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna be figuring that out later. And last thing I wanted to get to. Oh, these are fun. We're gonna get to that. All right, Mr. Q. All right, bless us with something nice. Okay. That out of the way. Out of the way. Oh, there it is. Yep. That's Darkrai. Oh, Darkrai. Salamence. Alright. Cool. That's the thing they gave us, and let's go through all these energies and stuff. Yeah. Gotta love the old mystery power cubes. It's from Pokemon Go. Another one from Pokemon Go. Look at that Jinxie. Look at the G. Look at the Jinx. Oh no. Okay. Alright, I wonder how much this dark eye is worth. Probably only worth like maybe $1. I got $1. Where did I put my sleeves at? Or where are you, oh powerful sleeves? Alright. Yeah, why not? Why not? There we are. Last rip. And then I gotta get the day started. Come on, card out. Key. Whew. That coin was massive. Alright, I pulled a couple good things from Dustin Rivals, but get that out of the way. Alright, oh, saw something shiny. Yep. Alright, well, we end on that note. Alright, well, thank you very much, everybody that's tuned on in. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That would be awesome. Help me out. I'll try and do these videos more often as possible. I just am very busy, so whenever I get the chance to, I release a video. This week, probably not going to be releasing a bunch of videos that are me ripping packs. It'll be just me so much like picking up things from my local card shop and throwing them up. So those will be majority of the videos that you see this week, guys. Again, I've been very busy, so I don't have a lot of time. Not to say that my YouTube experience is not going to continue forward. I'm just doing a lot of stuff in life at the moment, and I'm trying to get into a bigger, better place to have a lot more space to do all this stuff. I'm still building my collection. I've been able to pick up some of the new Mega Evolution set. And I'm more so investing more than anything else. I'm not picking up to rip. Again, I'm just picking up so that I can invest into the Mega Evolution set, hold on to it for future sake. Just like with Phantasmal Flames coming up next week or the week after on October 24th, I will be going and getting the Build and Battle League deck with the Gengar and the Haunter. That will be probably the next live that I do. Yeah, so if you guys want to tune in, it'll be on that day. And hope you again have subscribed. It'll help me out. Give me a like, put some comments, even if it's just to talk a little bullshit. It'll help me out greatly. And yeah, I've run out of things to talk about. So you guys enjoy your day. I hope you guys have a good one. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. You guys have a good one.